All right, so last portion of our notes here. We have complex fractions. So if we look at number 14 here, let's say the only denominator in the top half. X is the only denominator in the bottom half. So if I want to find the LCD of that entire, of all the denominators there, all it was an X. So I'm going to multiply the entire numerator by that LCD, the entire denominator by that LCD. So I have to distribute that each term. So in the numerator, I have 4 times x plus, and then when I take x times 2 over x, my x's will cancel, leaving me with just 2. Now in the denominator, I'm going to distribute my x. Again, 3 times x is 3x minus, and here 2 over x times x, x's will cancel, leaving me with 2. Now I can, if I look at that numerator, I can factor a 2 out, leaving me with 2x plus 1. But in the denominator, nothing factors, so I do not have any common factors to cancel. So there's my answer. Let's jump ahead to number 16. Here I have an x, I have a y, I have a y if I look at my denominators. So as I consider my least common denominator, I have to include a factor of x, include a factor of y, nothing squared. So there's my least common denominator. So let's multiply that through the numerator, through each half of the fraction, the top and bottom. If you want to think of that x minus y as over 1, that may be helpful. So when you take 3 over x times xy, your x's will cancel. I'm going to erase this in a moment, but those would cancel, so you're left with 3y. But now when you multiply to this next fraction, it starts over. The whole entire 2y is still there. So the denominator here of y will cancel out with the y, leaving you with 2 times x. So I have 2x. Okay, in the denominator, distribute. First of all, 1 times xy is just xy. Plus, now xy times 4 over y. Here my y's will cancel, leaving me with 4x. Looks like nothing factors out of that numerator. I could factor an x out of the denominator, leaving me with y plus 4. But I don't have any common factors. Nothing cancels, so there would be a right. We'll do one last one, question number 17 here. It's a little hard to read, but I think this is an A, so I have a B and an A. And in the denominator, an A and a B also. So nothing has exponents, so that's what I'm going to multiply by. Distribute. When you distribute to the first fraction, the b's will cancel, leaving you with 2 times a. The second fraction, the a's will cancel, leaving you with 5 times b. In the denominator, we'll distribute. With the first fraction, the a's will cancel, leaving you with 3 times b, minus, this time, second fraction, the b's cancel, leaving you with 8 times a. Nothing factors out of that numerator, nor does anything factor out of that denominator. You may notice that in the numerator, it goes the a term, then the b term, and in the denominator, it does not match that. So I could do a little switching around, but it's still not going to simplify, so I'm just going to leave it as is. And that concludes the notes for today. Your assignment is listed on Canvas, and you should be able to do that now.